everyone, welcome to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast. I am Almighty Servant Charon, here to let you know you are power, you are light, you are loved.
Hi, glorious heartbeats. I love you. Okay, today's episode, I am not going to make you think about you, okay? Because see, the most beautiful way, the easiest way to help you guys heal and ascend and find your higher selves, become greater, and to seek your greater selves is to share my stories, right? So I'm going to tell you about how I recently had to put in work to receive what I have spoken about before is true love. You guys, at this particular moment in the realm of spirit and God and prayers and the angels working to bring me what I am worthy of, I know that I have a divine spouse. I know I have a divine kingdom spouse. I know God's been teaching him and helping to heal him. And I've been finding more things to heal about myself, things that I didn't even know, like so many tears, so much reflection, so much, we have to be in alignment for the things that we seek. So I've been really digging deep and working on myself, you guys. And I know it's coming. It's so close. I might even know who he is, but God is miraculous and things are not always as they seem. So I'm leaving it open for my divine kingdom spouse. I'm not putting a name on it, even though I'm pretty clear I know who it is. Okay. So you guys, what I was moved to do the other day, and I record these podcast episodes ahead of time. So at this moment right now, it is November 7th, 2024. Actually, it's November 8th because it's 12:58 in the morning right now. So it's actually November 8th. Okay. But the day before yesterday, I think, I don't know. Yeah, 2 days ago, I guess. 2 days ago, last night, I started typing something and it started off, a letter to my future husband, and I turned it to Dear Kingdom Spouse. And what I wrote in this letter, you guys, was my experience in my life and, the things that I've gone through and how I'm aware of what he may have gone through. And I don't really want to tell you guys what the letter is about, but I went real deep and I tapped into myself so deep. Like, it is not our responsibility to heal another person, to teach another person how to heal themselves or how to love themselves so they can love you. That has to come from within them, you guys. However, when we interact with each other on earth, these interactions are actually triggers to help us see things that need to be healed within us. And then either we run away and hide and tuck our tails under our butts and then continue to be toxic because we're fearful and afraid of getting hurt, or we dig deep and we blossom and we stand on our square, we get on our thrones and we ascend and we break all of that bullshit, the pain, the fears. We incinerate that shit off of us so we can soar higher. We let those shackles off of our freaking feet, our ankles, the things that are trying to keep pulling us down into despair, into hurt, into fear, into memories, into thinking that this person is going to attack us, into thinking that everyone is the same, into projecting our past relationships onto future and present people. If we have the strength to just dig deep and be like, I know that God is more powerful. I know that I can let this shit go. I know that I worthy. I'm in a better place. I am strong enough to be a better person. I am strong enough to find things that I am afraid of and heal them and let that shit go. I am strong enough to forgive people who have hurt me in my past, even if I don't let them come with me in my future. Even if I never speak to them again, I release them, I forgive them, so I can be free to soar and shine and enjoy my life on earth. Not alone, afraid in a corner, blocked off, not able to receive love. I free myself. I heal myself. I let that shit go. I do not let fear consume me, because I desire to have the highest vibration of love, true love. Okay? And it is a tricky thing, and this world is a tricky place, and there's so many manipulators. There's so many people that aren't aware of themselves. We are also, like, everyone here is a toxic something to someone at some point in life. No one is like some goody two shoes who has made it, just like going through life being perfect with everything. Everyone has done something toxic, okay? Some intentionally, like demonically intentionally, and some just from like hidden pains and fears that we are and are not aware of. So I have had those, you guys. I've been through abusive relationships. I've been through narcissists. I've been through, oh God, daddy, a narcissist dad. I've been through like the ringer. I've been through like so much shit. Okay, friends, so-called family members, like so much shit. It's like, how am I even able to love so much shit? But I know that God serves our creator. There's no one and nothing more powerful than God. So if I release, if I forgive, if I say, God, choose my husband, find my husband, heal me, fix me so I am worthy, in a safe space for my divine kingdom spouse when he comes. Please have my divine kingdom spouse be a safe space for me. It's a lot of work. It's not just I get to receive a divine kingdom spouse because I woke up and I put on makeup and I think I look cute. It's the inside. It's the trust that we have to have in a world that is full of so much deceit. It's a lot of work, and it's scary, and it hurt, and I've had a lot of tears. I've had a lot of spiritual experiences as well. It's fun. It's challenging. It's a labyrinth. You think you've arrived and you're healed at a certain point, and then God's like, oh, you know what? Here's something else. Tap. Oh my goodness gracious. So, as I'm saying this, I wrote this beautiful letter to my divine kingdom spouse who has not come to me as my divine kingdom spouse yet. But when he does, I have this letter that I wrote as a note. And when I give it to him, he's just going to be the most beautiful thing. It could be what you consider vows. It is like a promise and a connection with God. It is an agreement with God to appreciate my divine kingdom spouse, because a divine kingdom spouse is literally a gift of God. You can only trust and have peace and be safe when you align with God, when you submit to God, when you ascend with God. Like, my divine kingdom spouse will not be asking my dad, who was, I'm not going to say a worthless piece of shit. That's kind of what I want to say. He was horribly narcissistic, but he went through some stuff when he was just a child. That was like, when I found out, I was like, you went through that? So it made sense why he was such a narcissistic, women-hating, evil, lying, narcissistic prick, Like, so there's no way that that man who didn't even tap in to find love himself, to heal himself, for love himself, that he could be the one to give me away to my divine kingdom spouse. He's not even on that level. He's no longer here on earth, so he's not going to be asked anyway. But when you ask my father for my hand in marriage, my divine kingdom spouse had to go to God. My divine kingdom spouse had to go to God, and God showed my divine kingdom spouse things that I don't even know about myself. God showed my divine kingdom spouse how to love me. God showed my divine kingdom spouse things that I am not even aware of myself. God showed my divine kingdom spouse, and God gave my divine kingdom spouse permission to come to me. I am very important to this world because I am love and I'm pouring love, and I'm going to let you all know that you are love, and I have to shine my light. I cannot be depressed. I cannot be in some confusion because a man is lost in his false ego and seeking validation from other people because he doesn't love himself correctly. I am here for a purpose, to help love you. It ain't even about me. I am Almighty Servant Charon, the name alone. Almighty Servant Charon. Almighty Servant Charon. I am here to serve you. To serve you love, to serve you awareness, and help you break those chains off of your mind, body, heart, and soul. You guys, I had to dig so deep. I've cried so much. I've healed so much. I think I'm healed, and it's something else that comes up. So in your journey for true love, if you are seeking it, if you're brave enough to heal, if you're brave enough to ask God, you guys, I would never have gotten into the mindset of even desiring a divine kingdom spouse if it wasn't through God. Like if I was just asking men or seeking men for it or seeking men, no way. You can't trust man. Man can't even trust themselves. And when I say man, I'm talking about flesh, humans, male and female. Okay. I'm not bashing man, of females, like females as well. All of us humans, whatever you want to call it. And we're all humans here, even though some of us know we're beyond here. We're cosmic beings. We're infinite beings. Right now in this flesh suit, this is a flesh suit experience as so-called humans. Okay? Anyway. So, it's through God that I am receiving my divine kingdom spouse. So in your journey, if you're feeling afraid, and you should, because this world is filled with a lot of freaking tricks. Literally. Men are tricking and females are tricking. Hurt men are tricking and hurt females are tricking. So when you're going through here trying to seek something that is so rare here on earth, which is true love, some of the good intentions, some of the pure intentions, and no one's perfect, so it's not going to be perfect, but the heart can be of a pure essence, seeking with God, trying to be the best. Okay? You have to go through God. We have to go through God. We have to become worthy through God. We have to be cleansed through God. We have to be purified through God for the type of divine kingdom spouse that we seek for us in our lifetime here right now. Okay? So if you're afraid of love, if you're afraid of men, if you're afraid to submit, know that man has to submit to God. No, you have to submit to God. Know that you both have to submit to God in order to be with each other. And I've said it before in a past episode, I am not submitting to a man. I'm not submitting to man, but I'm submitting to God. And when God gives me my divine kingdom spouse, who is someone who has submitted to God, so he is in his highest self. He is in the highest self that he can be at the moment. And he'll continue to rise into a higher self. He's going to continue to become greater. I'm going to continue to strive to rise into an even higher self. I'm going to continue to strive to become greater, to become a better person, to become more aware, to love you more, to love me more, to love Earth more, to love God more. It's a journey, a never-ending journey of healing and loving and appreciating and being. But if you're seeking true love, if you're seeking a divine kingdom spouse, I'm telling you right now, you guys, a key, hear me as I say it. When I have them and you see us thriving and shining and nothing can come in between us because we are walking with God, when you see that and you're in awe, no, I said it today, if God gave it to me. God put us together. God. And what I'm seeking is true love, peace, comfort, nurturing, truth. Truth, that's the wealth, you guys. And from that wealth, that core, then all the material things can be added upon it. And all those material things that are added upon it will be expanded exponentially, continuously as we thrive in true love. And we will be of service to people on earth. We will be of service. We will help so many people. I know I am. I know I am. He will be my partner in that. Not even doing like the same things we can, but just him, his vibration is going to be of that, you know? So don't put so much pressure on yourself. Know that even when you do get your divine kingdom spouse, that you're still gonna always have things to heal. You're always going to have things to trigger you. You're always going to have things to overcome because you're going to continue to rise and ascend and become greater and greater and greater. Those are gifts. So don't think you have to be perfect and you're going to be perfectly healed when you come into union with someone. You aren't. You're going to go through that together. But you do have to have a certain level of security in yourself. So you aren't a drag, so you aren't a drain, so you aren't in discomfort with yourself because you're so worried about losing something. Like it's, I can't explain it right now. I might have said it already, but when you seek God for your kingdom spouse, your divine kingdom spouse, when you seek God, when you trust God, when you turn away things that you know don't feel right, you say, God, that ain't it. True love, true love, true love. I'll accept nothing less. I will not be bought. I will not be played. I will not be toyed with. When you seek that true love and you really trust in God and say, God, until you reveal, until you literally open up the heavens and tell me you're right there, I'm not doing it. Like, when you do that, you will receive a love that no one can penetrate, that no one can tear apart. And you just have a knowing and the comfort of yourself when you're apart. You know he's being true. God will tell you if he's not, okay? So, I don't know if that helped, but that was another little message of the day. I love you guys. It's a journey. Love yourself. Love everyone. Almighty Servant Charon, out.
I am the voice of Charon, an almighty servant of God, okay? I love you. Love yourself. Love everyone. You are power. You are light. You are loved. Make sure you subscribe to the Voice of Charon Healing Podcast, where I speak about any and everything as soon as it comes to my heart. You are power, you are light, you are loved.
This episode is sponsored by Fearless Glory Publishing. Take the first step towards a life of true forgiveness and love with our best-selling book, It All Comes Up to Love, How to Truly Forgive via God's Source, our Creator. Order your copy today at ebook.almightyservant.com.